All right, so I filmed a bunch of videos about Edpuzzle, OneNote, Nearpod, Screencast-O-Matic, and Cami, and I figured I would just record a really quick video explaining which ones I like best and sort of what I use them for in general, just to go through them just so everybody has an idea of like what I think works best in terms of social studies, but also what might work best for your class. So Screencast-O-Matic I use because you can record longer videos. So if you need to record like a 15-minute video, which I don't record 15-minute videos, but if you need to record one, Screencast-O-Matic is good because you can upload it to YouTube and it will actually allow you to record a longer form video. Screencastify, the account that you might set up for yourself is only going to allow you to record 5 minutes, which isn't very long. I think you can get longer versions, but Screencast-O-Matic, it's longer videos from the beginning. So that's why I like Screencast-O-Matic. I can show people how to create a YouTube account if you would like me to show you in person. I think everybody should have a YouTube account personally. That way you can save all of your videos that you make. You'll have them for next year. And you can also set it up so things are like, you can make your channel for kids or a video for kids, which just means people aren't allowed to comment on it, which makes it very easy when you're creating videos for your class. So that's super helpful. So I like YouTube for that purpose. Edpuzzle, I find to be very helpful, mostly because I can use my videos and have the kids get questions. But what I like most about it, the questions and the way you set up your assignment, even though it's kind of a pain where you have to enable grading in the assignment and materials, what I like about it is that once you do that, you can immediately get the grades in your grade book. And it's very, very easy to grade kids in your grade book. So if you look at like the Mayflower Compact right here, I have it under assignments. That is an Edpuzzle. So I can grade the kids' answers to their questions. It automatically goes into your gradebook on Schoology. And if it goes into your gradebook on Schoology, it can automatically link over to TAC, which is super helpful. OneNote, I don't usually grade a lot of stuff in OneNote because it's kind of a pain. You can do it, but you have to make an actual grading column in Schoology, and then you have to go into each document individually for kids, which just takes a long time. But what I like about OneNote is that I can create a lot of assignments here. I can give the kids a lot of different readings, and all of this stuff is saved in there as if they have a binder for my class. So if we need to go back and look at a specific reading, I can give them the date, I can tell them where they're going to find it, in what tab under OneNote, and they can go and they can get that information from there. I also like it because I can monitor what kids are working on. I can put YouTube videos in here if I wanted to. I can record my voice reading text out loud to students. What's great about OneNote, it is a binder of information for students, but you can customize it for what your student might need in terms of special ed or ESL stuff, which is super helpful. I love that I can do that with OneNote. But I don't really grade stuff in here. This is kind of a place where we collect a lot of our work. Nearpod is great. Nearpod, you can find a lot of cool stuff for writing. You can find a lot of cool things for your own PowerPoints. Once again, you can record your voice, so this is great for ESL kids and great for any kid who might be special ed. All of that is awesome. I sort of use Nearpod as something to kind of switch up working on Edpuzzles or when I'm presenting a PowerPoint to kind of switch it up to make it different for kids. You can grade it. You can put things into your grade book. I found that that is a little tricky again. It doesn't seamlessly link like Edpuzzle. It's not a problem. You can still use it for grading. But when I see all of my students kind of put in reports and they're all in a huge list, that is a little overwhelming when you have over 100 kids. Edpuzzle, it divides it up by class, which is kind of nice. But Nearpod I like because you have a lot of different ways that you can create activities, and you can have kids draw on things and underline things, which is amazing. I love that you can actually do that on an assignment, whereas Edpuzzle you can't draw on things. So Nearpod you can do that, which is so cool. Cami, the last thing. Cami I use for iCivics. Cami I use if I need to have the kids work on a PDF, but I'm not able to kind of make a different digital version of something. I like it for any assignment where I have to have the kids save something on their desktop or in their OneDrive, and they need to then upload it onto Schoology. If I want kids to actually, oops, that's from a kid. If I want kids to actually submit something on Schoology and it's something that might be saved on their desktop or in their documents, I use Cami to make sure that it actually works. So that's my recommendation for all of those things. I'm sure people use a lot of other stuff, but these are just the ones that I use weekly, daily. My life would not be able to work if I did not do everything. And I haven't given students paper at all this year. So to be able to use all these things has helped out a lot in my class to make sure that kids can actually get all of the things that they need on the computer and only on the computer for my class.